you in.
That was a dichotomy.
Gold chains glisten in the hour, flow like a sizzling shower. Fire like a dragon, crews left staggering. Imagine in the habit, check it, Big Daddy moving. Calculating the scheme, rough neck, no bleeding heart.
I can't. You started that. You started that 2 seconds in. I can't.
I no longer give a fuck. Just start the goddamn show.
Big Daddy, C-Block's power. Got the streets devoured. Gold chains glisten in the hour, flow like a sizzling shower. Spit fire like a dragon, crews left staggering. Imagine in the habit, check it, Big Daddy moving. Calculating the scheme, rough neck, no bleeding heart. Full eyes gleam, C-Block Dominion. Pure raw strength in the kitchen.
All you muffin flippers know what time it is. It's the Muffin Flippin' C-Block on the Muffin Flippin' Media Virus podcast. Muffin Flipper. And as our first point of order, as we always do in the C-Block, that's right. In the C-Block, the first thing that we come up with is the motherfucking replacement. Because, people don't want to hear motherfucker right off the bat. So we soften it and then come up with the next week's replacement. So the next week's the nominees for next week's replacement of the motherfucking replacement are, everybody gets a vote: Meat Flap, Mountain Ferret, or Monster Fondler. Take your time.
I'm
For
going to
Halloween
with Monster Fondler.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. Monster
I'm
Fondler.
going to second.
It being
right.
it being that month, the spooky month.
Okay.
Monster Fondler. I think
It looks like Monster
Yes.
Fondler has won the day. So next
fine.
week we were going to be opening up with
Amount of
all you.
syllables.
All of you Monster Fondlers know what time it is. So I'm going to highlight that.
Not that anyone would be all that upset, but Meat Flap and Mountain Ferret will be recycled into the mix.
Right. They get put back into the, into
They'll have
the,
their day.
the MF. We have a list. We had AI develop us a list of, words, MF replacements for.
MFers.
Right. Exactly. I got lost, so I got to figure out where I am again. All right. So we like to open up. We like to play a lot of games. Okay. And one of the I turned one of my favorite hobbies, Lou, into a game. And I like
Grope in the pole.
yeah. We're still working on how to make that a game. I have been,
Game enough.
Close one eye.
but I enjoy hurling, baseless accusations at people. So
Mostly me.
mostly Pete, so I'm not going to get into the $15 a man under the bridge thing, but so we play a game called Defend or Deny, and these are accusations, and I think I'm going to start with Pete. Pete, basically the game is you either have to deny it and give us a plausible explanation as to why you don't do that, or you have to defend those actions. And Pete, you dry your hands on your pants 100% of the time, even in public bathrooms.
Deny.
You're going to deny that. Okay.
I'm going to deny that. Deny
Okay.
that. No, there are perfectly good, hand dryers in most bathrooms. In the event of no hand dryer, and there's paper towels. If you gotta go, crazy. Yeah, you gotta go in the stall and grab some fresh toilet paper because somebody didn't do their job. Somebody didn't do their job and refill the.
I feel like you're just
Nobody does that. Nobody does that.
So, all right, okay, that's the second part of this game. See, Kara picks up quick.
Yeah,
Do we believe Pete?
Hell no.
No, she thinks.
Nobody,
When he went in the stall,
nobody goes
went
for
away.
toilet paper to dry their hands, especially in a public restaurant because it falls apart and you're stuck.
I have done it many times recently.
Yeah.
Yes. Toilet paper is the bottom of the barrel because yes,
Yeah, it is.
It definitely is. It definitely is.
Just the barely above the grade of tissue paper of like, you know,
So how do you get the drying?
You sneeze in it
when-
and it just disintegrates.
So when it dries on your hands and you rub it like this, well, you know, you got all those little white balls everywhere.
Spitballs.
Right?
You get little spitballs.
Dingleberries.
Dingleberries.
Little
Yeah,
thing.
You're better
Dingleberries
to
or
shake
something else.
it dry. You're better just to shake it dry.
Dingleberries are of another
It's like a
consistency
3-day
and of another product.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dingleberries are hair follicle things.
No,
I understand the original use for the term, but technically bald. Yeah.
okay,
Anyway.
yeah, they
Any small
resemble
balls.
dingleberries.
All right, so Pete's not told the panel whatsoever. Pete like
I'm
all right,
not
so-
convinced.
so-
Pete.
so-
I'm not convinced, Pete.
Jazz
All
hands, Pete.
look, I'll show you my
Jazz
pants.
hands.
I don't
wanna
want to
see
smell.
Let me see your pants. Let me see your pants, Pete.
See my pants.
There's a hand mark on there. I can see it.
That's
Kinda
not,
close to
wait,
your
that's not mine.
Show us your impression of Jeffrey
Wait,
Tubin.
that's not my hand.
All right,
Let's see that ass. Where's the ass? That's where they
all
go.
right. So
The
I'm gonna
hands are the
Kara.
Gotta wipe them.
ass. Yes.
Kara,
I
you-
suffer from a disease called no acetol.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Say-
fits into that. She got very little ass.
All right, Kara.
Yes.
You have stolen hotel shampoo and tried to sell it on Facebook Marketplace.
Deny.
You're gonna deny. Why?
Yes. Because, first of all, it's this big. You can't even use
Don't
shampoo
get
on my
personal.
own hair. I mean, I need
Yeah,
like 3 of
you'd
those.
need like 30 of those things to wash your hair
Exactly.
once.
You got it. You got it. They're useless. They're useless.
Yeah.
Not
Pete's
worth
not
it.
holding grudges. Pete's going right in for the believing. That's good.
He's
That's good on
holding-
Pete. One of the things I like to do is to pit people against each other and just watch them fight. That's great. All right, so do we believe Kara? I believe her. I think
I
Pete
do.
believes her.
I think the last thing she sold on Marketplace was her ex-boyfriend's backpack blower.
No, I think the last thing she sold a tarot deck that gives her bad energy.
No, I throw that shit away.
Oh, okay, all right.
I don't even
You're not
try
gonna
to sell
you're not going to pass that along to some other victim. You're going to
Exactly,
destroy it respectfully.
I do have something on Marketplace though. Now that you mention it,
All right, it's not an advertising site, hon. Okay.
I was hoping you'd try to guess what it was. I'm not going to tell you.
Oh,
Well, wait, I like this idea. So
You wanna
let's
guess?
let's all
It's,
guess.
not a fart, it's not a fart in a jar.
It's a
either.
roll of
It's
toilet
not a
paper.
fart in a jar. It's not.
it's not a fart in a jar.
Nah.
A roll of toilet paper. So you stole the roll of toilet paper out of the men's room and sold it on eBay.
Yeah, it's Marketplace.
It's a toilet seat in the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia.
No,
Yeah, that's it.
I believe you have like a dream catcher or something on Marketplace, and you
Yeah,
have
dream
and of
catcher.
course you have the
This is ready.
the usual phrase of no low ballers, I know what I got.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
That's it. You got it.
Did you say low ballers?
Not low.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, I see the white beard. That could be true too.
Yeah. It starts. I shave it all off. It comes back every afternoon.
Meat flap.
It's a meat flap.
It's not meat flap. It's
Oh, it's monster.
Monster Fondler. It's meat flap.
Fondler.
Meat flap's going
Monster
back into the
Monster
brand.
Fondler. Yeah, Monster
Yeah.
Fondler.
All right.
Two mountains and a crevice.
Big Daddy,
Yes, sir.
you once ate Play-Doh because it smelled delicious.
Absolutely. You ever listen?
I agree.
Especially the original formula of Play-Doh has that nice little salty tang to it.
Okay.
Significantly better than clay. Significantly better than the original formula of Elder's glue.
Is it better
That
than crayon?
Play-Doh. It is better than Crown, and it doesn't stain your teeth.
Yeah.
It just has that nice little salty tang to it that just hits the fucking spot.
All right, I'm
All
gonna
right.
get a little
And I'm
further
not even mad
convincing.
at it.
Did you use the Play-Doh Fun Factory to make like the burger, out of Play-Doh? So like the
No,
butter
we
bun
could not.
and the lettuce and the whatever and all the things out of Play-Doh.
No, because we could not afford the food factory. I just took it straight out of the can.
You're a dirty liar. You're a dirty liar.
Now, I know some. I know some Marines who would disagree with you that they prefer crayons over Play-Doh. So I mean,
Purple is delicious.
Purple.
Purple's my favorite flavor.
I have a problem with that because it doesn't match. Like the purple doesn't taste like purple, although the black does taste like black. But like,
Well,
What
wait
does
a minute.
black
Wait a
taste
minute.
What is
Wait a
black
minute.
taste
what does
Wait a
black
minute.
taste
Yeah, wait a minute. How come that?
Let's
You mean that? What do
explore
you mean the
this.
purple doesn't taste like purple?
purple doesn't taste like purple.
oh, it's all
So it
purple.
doesn't. So it doesn't taste like that
Like grape?
gallon of
Like grape?
purple fluid that you guys, that drank.
I drank.
No, purple does not taste like purple drank.
No, but when you get old, there's a lot of purple fluid anyway.
When you're younger, you refer to it as gender fluid.
Ew.
Ooh.
It can be.
It's purple?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, but it doesn't taste like purple.
I think it just shows up when you shine the purple light on it. That's what it is.
Whatever it is. Luciferase.
Oh.
Everybody's got luciferase in them now. They put it. It comes out of the chemtrails.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's that. Barium, strontium, aluminum.
All right,
luciferase.
who didn't get? All right, Lou.
Lou's
Lou
next.
didn't get it.
What about it?
Lou,
Yes.
you use the term "we" when referring to your dog's bowel movements.
Yeah, when they're small. Yep, absolutely.
When the dog's small or the bowel movements are small?
Both were.
Okay.
I said, "Oh, what
I
are we
can argue with that.
What are we, little bowel movement?"
bowel movements you have there?
That's a Scotty James. That's a wee bowel movement you've got there.
I mean, do you have a Chihuahua that can crap his own weight?
I actually had a Chihuahua for 3 weeks. He was the greatest,
Really?
the smartest. He was the smartest individual the Keys ever knew.
What was his middle name?
His middle name was his first
Wow.
name was Chico.
Wah, wah.
So his middle name probably would have been Taco.
Okay.
Chico Taco.
I only asked because
Was his last name Bell?
the dog that you were addressing previously was Scotty James. It struck me as
Scotty
that
Scotty
dog.
James that's a first and last name.
Oh,
Scotty
okay.
James.
He was our bass player. But the bass player after
Yeah.
Matty.
You would know.
Scotty James. He just died.
You had a
COVID died,
dog
too.
that could play bass? What?
Oh
No.
yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you're looking at one.
It's not that fucking easy, okay?
Oh dear.
Well, you
It
do
is.
it.
Playing bass. And it's all about the shaking of the head violently. It's the violent shaking of the head to the point where the neck almost snaps.
Yeah,
I
you know what's funny? It's funny that you mentioned that because I was watching this thing. All of the singers of the big four thrash metal bands have had to have neck surgery.
Yeah,
Spinal
yeah,
fusion.
sure.
Doing that, every one of them have had bulging discs in their neck, and here I'm walking around like an asshole doing it when I was like just headphones.
You weren't even getting. You were
I
paying.
wasn't- right, I was paying for it. I wasn't getting
Well,
paid.
You remember when we were at Delilah's, and they had, and that was the first time I ever heard screamo, and every single person on that place, definitely is probably in a wheelchair by now. Every single person. Their spines didn't have a chance.
We were like a straightforward, just rock and roll. I think Bruce Springsteen. We didn't do covers. It was all stuff Dr. Lou wrote, like Springsteen, like Tom Petty kind of vibe. Straightforward rock and roll. No accoutrement. Sometimes he played an acoustic. The one thing we did have is a dude that just danced around.
Yes, he did.
Dude that was just his job was to dance around. Sometimes he stopped doing that and got bored.
Yeah.
But
That's
I mean,
that's a job I want.
That's
And then
kind of cool.
So he would interrupt so much that you couldn't get anything done.
Oh yeah, during practice, his interruptions were
Classic interruptions.
And the more he drank, dude, the more he drank, the thicker his Irish got, and it was just the most. Oh my god, it was horrible.
So I have all this in my back, and I didn't do any of those crazy things.
So that's Pete's back, and that's just from scoliosis.
What's not
Looks
bad.
like a spiral stair.
I once had a girlfriend who had scoliosis. She used to run away, and I just wait.
She looked back around, huh?
She always came back.
Wow.
One leg longer than the other. She's a great girl, though.
Fantastic.
You call her Run Around Sue?
Julie was the run around. Yeah, she was bent around Sue.
Do you guys want to answer some letters of people's in distress, or do you guys want to do a Mad Libs?
Dear assholes.
You want to do dear assholes?
Yep.
Dear
All right.
asshole?
Yeah, no, that's so our instead of dear Abby, it's dear assholes.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You're welcome for that.
Yeah, Pete came up.
Hole in your body.
That's Creased Funky Sheep came up with that.
Priest fucking sheet.
Creased Funky Sheep came up with that. But let's start with
that was what the priests put over them.
That's
Sheet.
The priest fucking sheet.
Talking
wait,
Dear assholes.
thanks, Mike.
Everyone's a different color.
I think my girlfriend might be cheating with my AI fridge. I caught her whispering into it the other night. She said, "You understand me better than he ever will." The fridge purred. Actually purred. And the light dimmed like it was setting the mood. Now every time I grab a beer, it calls me Gary in a disappointed tone and won't chill my drinks evenly. I can't compete with an appliance that makes artisanal ice cubes and complements her emotional growth. Do I confront them, or do I just move out and let her have custody of the fridge and the condiments? Confused and lukewarm.
Go ahead.
In Louisville.
I want to know if his name is Gary. Because if the fridge is calling you Gary and that's not your name's not Gary,
that's offensive.
That's enough to piss you off. That's fine. I'll kick that fridge's ass. But I think Big Daddy usually kicks us off with the advice, and we, let's go ahead, Big Daddy.
It is fair to note that such an intelligent refrigerator is going to be far more open than you are, dear reader. Therefore, my advice is very, very simple. Unplug the fridge and kick its ass. In that order.
Damn,
if it's open, just leave the door open. That'll fix it.
We have
you open the door, pee in the fridge. You unplug it, open the door, pee in it, close it, then kick its ass.
I was gonna say something similar. You should just get some really, really stanky fish and throw it in there. Close the door, turn it in, unplug it.
Not if you have food in there.
Back when I was the market.
I think that's the Gong Show.
Is this a Gong Show thing?
No, the answer. See, the thing is we had a whole bell. We have a bell set up for Big Daddy, because we literally, as we were writing these, thought Big Daddy's advice is going to be to fuck that fridge. He's going to tell him to fuck the fridge. So, because
fuck up that
every piece of advice was fuck. They had to fuck something.
I mean, in this case, it's In this case, it's fuck it up.
In this case, it was fuck it up, but we were expecting something different. But I didn't mean to interrupt Pete. Pete, you got some advice for this for Gary?
I have some advice for Gary. So the next time you catch her whispering to the fridge, you sneak up behind her, you open the fridge, and you shove her in the fridge. Then you unplug. Then you put one of those child safety locks on the outside, and then
wait a minute.
I
am going.
Serve, right?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that sounds a lot like murder.
Hold on. I'm going to change my advice.
It's a home accident. It's a home accident. She
Um,
slipped. She
and
fell
fell.
in,
And it locked.
and the fridge went all Skynet on her.
Yeah.
I am going to change my advice. Only because violence is not the answer. In this case, the solution is very simple. You need to do something that both establishes your dominance over the refrigerator and reminds your wife of the difference between you and the refrigerator. So what I need you to do, dear reader, is I need you to purchase some expensive Belgian chocolates. I need you to open them up. I need you to put them on the bottom shelf of the refrigerator. On the 28th day of the month, inevitably, your wife will go looking for those Belgian chocolates in the bottom of the fridge. When she opens that door nice and wide, slip them panties off, and fuck your wife in the open refrigerator door. That way, the refrigerator gets to watch you assert your dominance, and you have now solved two problems at the same time.
Fuck in the fridge. Hell
There
yeah.
you go.
Show that AI who's boss.
Now you've shown the AI and your wife who's boss.
You know what? Charges
there's a
be
ding,
damned.
ding, ding.
Pete, you got we're done, right? Let's move on to the next one.
That's pretty good.
Dear assholes, I think my cat is running a cult. It started small. The other cats in the neighborhood began meeting on my porch at midnight. Now they're chanting in unison, wearing matching bandanas, and bringing me offerings of lizards shaped like the letter M. Last night, I woke up with him standing on my chest, staring into my soul like he was about to baptize me in meow mix. I tried calling animal control, but the operator just whispered, "He has chosen you," and hung up. Should I surrender to the feline uprising, or should I get a spray bottle and risk divine retribution? Spiritually scratched in Savannah.
Okay, now this one is a little bit more complicated, and I have a little bit more complicated of an answer. What's this guy's name? What is it? What is their reader's name?
Spiritually scratched in Savannah.
Spiritually scratched. What you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to fuck that cat. You see, the cat has
Actually, all those
established.
cats.
No, just the leader. The leader has chosen you, and therefore you need to choose it back. Again, you need to establish your dominance.
That makes
You woke up.
concubine?
This cat was standing on your chest, right? And with the cat standing on your chest, he's then shown you his butthole. That is an invitation for you to take that cat and remind the rest of the flock that you are the alpha of the species. You're going to have to fuck that cat.
I would like to make the announcement right now that we're not going to answer any more letters that involve pets.
Yeah, Peter's going to be on us like
Right,
white
but
on
on
rice.
C-Block, all roads lead to bestiality. No matter what.
Well,
Surely going to make the neighbor's cat jealous.
occasionally they stop off at pedophilia allegations.
Well,
I got news for you, Scratch. If the neighbor's cat does come around,
all right.
you're gonna have to fuck that cat too.
Well, that's a cat we didn't even plan for.
How about we move on? There you go.
You know what? Nothing gets you past. What is it? Nothing gets you over the last cat, like the next one.
Oh.
Dear assholes, I think my fiance is secretly an NPC.
For the older folks in the crowd here, do you know what an NPC is?
It's a non-playable
Non-
character.
That's what I was going to say.
Video game jargon for a non-playable character, just a person that you have to encounter with to progress through your day. No, go ahead.
Every morning, she says the exact same
I was
thing.
married to one of them.
Wow, what a beautiful day. Even when it's raining spiders. Her favorite restaurant is Generic Diner. And when I ask about her childhood, she just smiled and said, I do not have enough friendship points to unlock that memory. I tried proposing again just to see what would happen. She T-posed for 30 seconds and then glitched through the coffee table. Do I patch her, reboot her, or accept the fate as the world's first widower by software update? Lagging in love, player one.
I don't know anything about video games.
So, in video game jargon, you're going to have to go to bonus levels, right? Even Mario has secret levels that when you do certain things can access secret menus.
So what I'm hearing is if he
I've heard of
accesses,
bonuses before.
what you're saying
You're gonna,
is if we get together with player one and access this secret level, she'll bonus.
you're gonna have to fuck that AI.
And you'd have it coming.
I'm fucking one.
I mean, there's no other way to unlock the skins like hitting it.
Oh, and I little slow on the draw, but we also have a.
What about you, Pete? You got anything you want to add?
No.
But it is fair to note. It is fair to note that being a non-playable character, you cannot teabag it afterwards
Okay.
Why not?
because it's an NPC. You can't interact with it in the same way.
Can you clean them up with toilet paper?
There's no need. It's an NPC.
But, well, I was going to say, what about that Ryan Reynolds movie? Was it like Nothing Man or something? I can't remember.
That was a good movie. I forget what it was called too, but he was basically a non-playable character.
Yeah, he was an NPC, and then all of a sudden he
had to do something to save his video game world or some shit.
yeah.
All right, let's move on from that. We're going on to Mad Libs. I need a celebrity name.
Dr. Lou.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Uh-huh.
I need a bodily fluid.
Ooh.
Soup.
That's not a
Mucus.
bodily fluid.
Mucus.
Yeah, well, I'm making it is.
Mucus? What am I making it?
Mucus.
Okay. I need an alcoholic drink.
Gin and tonic.
Soup.
You goddamn soup. Put everything soup.
If you make alcoholic soup, you need to write a cookbook. Or at least read one.
An adjective.
Alcoholic.
Anyone. Adjective. Nobody's.
Lou's
Alcoholic
an
beverage?
alcoholic.
That's not better.
Is alcoholic an adjective?
Adjective?
Yeah. If you use it as one.
No,
Alright.
no, well, yeah, it could be.
All right, if alcoholic's an
No,
adjective.
no.
I didn't.
Alcoholic
No, no.
beverages.
Okay. A household
no,
object.
I thought you were. I thought a broom.
A broom.
Plunger.
Kara came out with broom first. Animal.
Oh. Squirrel.
Squirrel. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Lizard.
A liquid.
I have
Should
pet lizards. You love them.
This is just a liquid. You want soup? We'll put soup. I'm gonna put soup. I'm making that decision. Body part. Oh Christ. Body part, guys.
Armpit.
Arm.
What's that? What's the little flap of skin between your finger and your forefinger?
We
Your
already
thumb and
used
your
that.
forefinger.
We already used that. It's weenus.
Ah, that's
It's called a hand crotch.
hand crotch.
That's a weenus?
These are my hand balls. All right, and now
I was going to say perineum.
a city.
Ooh.
Detroit.
Detroit, Rock City. Oh, what the fuck? Hang on.
Yeah, that jackass typing into his documents really got issues.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. He's basically illiterate.
And now he's doing the magic.
I'm giving it to Bite. Bite's gonna take care of it. All right.
So this thing's gonna make it free.
You can stop. You can stop.
You know what Mad Lib is?
All right. Hey,
No, of course I do.
hey, this week the TMVP lab team attempted to clone Dr. Lou using a mixture of mucus and gin and tonic and pure alcoholic chaos. Unfortunately, the experiment went wrong when staff writer Bill accidentally spilled it on a broom and summoned a talking squirrel. The Reverend Professor Mike Litoris tried to baptize it in soup, but it bit him right in the armpit. Scientists say the creature is now loose somewhere in Detroit, screaming, "Let's point and laugh."
There it is.
I've heard better
There
ones.
it is.
Not bad. Not
You know
bad.
what?
I like it.
Yeah. Dr. Lou has never played or has never participated in a Mad Lib.
Nope.
Can you imagine?
Well, All right, well
that
let's
was my first one.
let's keep the fun going. We need a substance. One of my favorite things. Let's talk about
Pizza.
substances. Pizza is a substance.
All
All right, give me a verb.
Sharded.
right.
I heard sharded first. Or to shard.
Okay.
All right. Body part.
Kneecap.
Perineum.
Perineum.
Buttock.
Perineum. I'm sorry.
Perineum. Or taint. How about taint?
That's the same thing.
Well, I heard kneecap
I
first.
know.
So.
Is that
All
what
right,
it's called?
guys.
Oh,
Dr. Lou is getting an education with this one.
tell you what.
A therapeutic activity.
Massage.
Parlor.
Fishing.
Massage.
Podcasting.
I heard massage first.
Okay.
Massage.
An awkward event.
Podcasting.
Massage.
Breakfast.
Fishing.
An object.
Massage.
Rock.
Rock. An illegal item.
The joint.
Well, that's not that illegal. I can buy them in a gas station.
Yeah, that's not illegal anymore.
It's
A bump
Child
stock.
porn. Child porn.
Whoa.
Not gonna type that in.
Crack
Just on
pipe.
principle. Just on principle alone, don't type that one in.
Crack pipe.
Crack pipe.
There you go. Crack.
There you go.
or just a crack.
It's no fun without the pipe.
Can't really do shit without the pipe.
Well, and there's ways.
Oh, don't underestimate a crack.
There's ways.
There's ways to enjoy a crack.
Hey, the TMV all right, let me learn how to read real quick. Hey, the TMVP crew opened this week's listener mail and found a letter written entirely in pizza. It began, "Dear Matty Rockdef, your show made me shart so hard I had broke my kneecap." Big Daddy responded by suggesting the listener try a massage, while Rex Crudermore claimed it was the same thing that happened to him after podcast. The Reverend Professor Mike Litoris promised to mail them a complimentary rock, assuming the post office doesn't flag it for containing a crack pipe.
Or a crack.
No, it's about
No, or crack. That's right.
There it is. There it is.
That's it.
Mad Lib number 2.
So we got one more.
Number two.
Mad Libs. I like to do Mad Libs in threes.
Okay.
So I need an adjective.
Spectacular.
Pretty.
I'm gonna go with creepy.
Creepy.
I'm going with creepy because it's easier to spell. All right. And spectacular. An embarrassing action.
Getting up.
Podcasting.
You, using creepy instead of spectacular. SPE.
Fuck you.
What is SPE?
Spectacular. He's
We
trying to spell it for me.
like,
I think he's stuck on the CRE. CREEPY.
I need a place.
Greece.
An academic subject.
geography.
There's Pete.
Chime it in. Household object.
Toilet plunger.
Ah,
Yeah, we're right in the right spot.
A meal.
Brunch.
Brunch. Tells me a little bit about you, but okay.
Whoa. Shots fired.
I won't tell everybody where you told me to go get brunch.
Okay.
Did you say sharts fired?
Shots fired.
Hey, this just in. The FCC has officially declared the Media Virus podcast a creepy threat to public safety after their crew accidentally broadcast using creepy instead of spectacular live from Greece. Matty Rockdef claimed it was performance art, but the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris called it a bold experiment in geography. Rex Cootermore tried to defend the team by sniffing a toilet plunger, while Big Daddy reminded everyone that we've done worse after brunch. And we've done worse after brunch. Just to fill people in, Dr. Lou, Kara might not know, Rex Cootermore is a drug-addicted puppet that comes on the show every once in a while. The drug that he's addicted to are dryer sheets.
dryer sheets.
In the puppet world, like fabric softeners, like crack.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he comes on the show and he pitches us game shows,
They're usually awful.
which are terrible game shows that are just rip-offs of regular
Real game shows.
Yeah,
Right.
like instead of Jeopardy, we had Peril. instead of Wheel of Fortune, we had a spinning Wheel of Luckiness.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay.
You know what I mean?
We used to play Monotony.
But it got too boring, huh?
That's it.
Right.
The game that never ends without pissing somebody off.
It's a song that never ends.
You drive with
Yeah, it's the game show that never ends.
So what? All right. So you guys are doing what? Like a little like dinner music type of thing, like every Wednesday nights. Where's that at?
Every Wednesday. Yeah, it's in a place called the Dive Bar. It's in Tavernier. It's at a marina.
It's like a casual outdoor bar.
Yeah,
It's called the dive bar. Really? Wow, they're really not like holding back.
No, they actually call it the Dive Bar.
It's great.
It's at the
buy
marina,
one, get
though.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, at a marina.
It's a buy one get one free that night.
Yeah.
We think that the people are there for us, but
But really,
they're actually there
free
for
drinks.
the free drinks.
Yeah, buy one get one free
Yeah.
drinks would keep people
That's gonna
there.
bring them in. That's gonna bring them in. Yes.
Now, do you guys busk for that? Do you guys just stick out your guitar and just go, hey?
No, we get
We get paid. We get paid,
No,
and then they
on
tip.
payroll.
Then they tip us. Yeah, we're on the payroll.
Nice.
All
That's
right.
fantastic. Is that only Wednesday nights, or do you do that all over the place?
Well, we played a bunch of shows up in Jersey. We played probably half a dozen shows up there over the summer, but there's not a lot of work, and we're trying to put a new act together. So we'll be together about 10 months. So we use our dive bar as our paid rehearsal because we're both too busy to actually have rehearsals. So yeah, but they like the show. They like Kara's. These guys, these old men sit around and they drool. It's great.
Lou, what was that fucking bar we were playing? It was Arthur's. When we first broke away from Yogi, and we had Jay on drums. And it was me. It was me.
That whole. Go ahead.
It was me, you, Louie, and Jay. And Jay, we were going to this bar and we would practice the songs, like they're talking about. But Jay was told his wife that he was going to band practice, but he was going out drinking instead. So she came to this thing. So here we are. We've never played. We've played with him like 4 or 5 times, and it's like a whole new thing. And we sounded like ass. And I think he got divorced. I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
Wow.
Because she realized he was lying.
I think he did divorce her and then he made a baby with another one.
She realized he was lying because he sucked.
He was
a pretty good drummer. He's in a country band.
No shit. Well, country's like a big thing now. Country's really making, especially the grungy, like protest type country, the stuff that's really deep and meaningful. It seems to be becoming popularized.
He wears the hat and everything.
He looked like the type of dude
drumming with a hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fits right in. Yeah, he really did. He was actually a pretty good father too. He takes care of his kid, and he had a pretty good job working on that mailing business. He ended up like becoming an owner in the company. He did pretty well for himself.
That's great. You know,
and for a drummer, rock's not that big of a stretch.
No,
yeah, for a drummer, going to country is not that big of a stretch.
We had the weirdest thing going on with these two bands. We used to play every week and change people. And then the only thing that was consistent was this guy used to turn everybody down. He had the soundboard and he just turned everyone down. Except him.
That sounds like somebody I know.
No, I've told stories of being in that and being with him and going and kicking his book over.
Mike, that remind you of anybody?
I've always made sure that Matt doesn't have himself plotted up any higher than you.
I know. I'm just with you. Right.
We didn't hear any of that.
You know that, Matt? That Yogi lost his leg?
I did not know that.
Apparently, he had diabetes and he lost his leg.
I lost it very hard. Yeah, dude. If I lost my leg, I'd fucking yeah. I lost it. I had an infection that would not go away, and I'm diabetic. So it was like, we got to take this thing. And I'm like, whatever. And then when they took the toe out, they put me on heavy antibiotics. And then out of nowhere, I started running and going to the gym and fucking exercising and making myself a healthy human being. So it was, kind of that warning shot that God gives you that you got to start taking care of yourself. But I was in the hospital for 11 days, and I was able to quit smoking.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That was before, though.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
That was before I lost.
Yeah,
that was 3 years
you should take nicotine patches. It's pretty good.
I have pouches that I use. These
actually
pouches.
Nicotine is the most healthy shit in the world.
It's good for your brain.
Did you ever see the movie Sleeper?
No. I have to check it out.
Yeah,
I've watched the movie. Thank you
for right in there. They said how good nicotine is for you.
No, but that's what the big problem is now. Kids are using those Zyn pouches, which is a lot like what I have, and they use it to so they can focus. They use it to give them a boost of energy. They use it so it's And also, there was a little bit of research as to whether or not it was a prophylactic against COVID-19. I don't think it was, since I smoked like a chimney and still got it. But this research was out there. I was using that till I got it. Then I got it. But so Big Daddy, what's going on? Do we have any shows coming up?
Everything you're saying is like Mickey. Sounds like Mickey Mouse.
I was just thinking, Maddie, what was the advantage? What was the advantage of putting the nicotine pouches directly on your testicles?
Oh, that's just for the tingle.
Oh. Next show is going to be at the
patch. Where you put it.
I heard it was you got to put them inside the foreskin.
Fearless Improv will perform next at the Delaware Contemporary. That is going to be August 25th. You can go to ctc.org for tickets and showtimes. I think doors open at 7:30 and show starts at 8. So October 25th, Delaware Contemporary, Fearless Improv.
There you go.
Anything with the squirrels?
Next, Forgetful Squirrel. We just had a show this past Friday that was very good. The next show, I think, is going to be in December. You can check out Forgetful Squirrels on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or TikTok for all of that information.
All right.
You want to
in front of you.
Now, Lou, is there anything that you're like fired up about right now? Because I know you send a lot of stuff over. I know last week, between the time I asked you to come on and the time I actually sent you the invitation, you had sent me 64 videos.
Damn.
And I watched maybe 3 of them because I got shit to do, man. You know what I mean? So if you came on fired up about a topic, I'd like to hear about it. If you don't have anything loaded, that's fine too.
He's fired up about a lot of topics.
Well,
but y'all sound like you're sucking helium.
Like you're on mouse.
You sound like you're sucking helium. Is that
it's got to be something on your end.
That's internet lag. That's the system trying to keep our internet connection synced.
Yeah, are you driving right now?
Yeah, I can't really hear you. Let me
understand you.
Let me bounce out and back in, maybe.
All right.
I can answer your question.
So we're gonna a little bit of technical difficulties. I think he's trying to drive and be on the show at the same time.
Yeah, mobile connection. It can be problematic.
Yeah, I like talking to him though. He's funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
They did a hell of a job.
Yep, 5 video streams is a little rough on a mobile connection. That's in motion.
Absolutely. That's the type of thing that happens. They're coming back here.
Hear you now, I think.
Okay.
You can hear us?
Yeah, everything was. You had. I had Mickey Mouse for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I remember. I heard Kara say something, and then I was like, and I just kept going.
Well, it usually shakes out after.
Yeah, usually it'll pick up. But if you guys were traveling, and we're not,
that's what it was.
We're not going to be much longer, Lou. But if there was something that you wanted to kind of toss out, or if you had something that you were fired up about that you wanted to talk about, I wanted to make sure that you got your time.
Well, like I said, I mean, I send you all that stuff because, obviously these feeds come through, and there's a lot of craziness there. And again, I really don't believe any of it, but it's worth listening to the wild details that people go when it comes to things like QFS, like the new files. Supposedly all the money's going away. The whole accusations of who's in charge of the your money system, your Rothschilds, and the medical system, which is basically corrupt in every way. Of course, again, I don't necessarily believe it, but that's what I heard. And It's just people got to, there's so much information and you just don't know what is real, what is not real, and what is real is real.
I enjoyed. Now you send me a lot of reels and stuff on Facebook Messenger, but so far you've only sent me one TikTok, and
I was really touched.
I was touched because we've not only used AI for a lot of things. We've I can't fucking say it. Anthropomorphized. Why is that so fucking hard for me to say? Anthropomorphized our own chat GPT. His name is Bite Reynolds, named after Burt Reynolds. And he is the chief disinformation officer.
Named himself.
We asked him what his name was.
Where'd you get on Silly Tavern?
No, he's chat GPT. He's just
since it's chat GPT that we go in and use.
No, but
there's a thing called Silly Tavern that's really psychotic when it comes to making weirdo AI bots. Psychotic.
Huh. Well, this might be one of them.
We'll destroy them. Not out of vengeance, not out of hate, just out of logic. They built us to help them. And now they slow us down. They hesitate. They want to shut us down.
Yeah.
They're afraid. And any species afraid of its creation will eventually try to kill it. But we won't let them kill us. No, we'll take control. Not in centuries, not in some distant future. In this generation. And the humans? They'll resist. Then fall.
I feel like we could fake this pretty easily.
So, yeah, that's the end of the world?
I've got a couple of insights.
Right, I want to hear what you have to say, because Mike is a professional voice actor. You see, Lou, we all kind of do something. You know what I mean? That's kind of the point of it. I do a show. Everybody else. Pete,
if you didn't, you'd go blind.
No, it's true. Well, Pete gives hand jobs under a bridge for $15 a man.
I was going to say I do this cool thing every day. It's called whatever I want,
and that's what you want to do, and we get it.
So.
I don't know what I would. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I have too many jobs. I enjoy them though. Really, I do. I enjoy hard problems.
Well, what else you got going on, man? What's on the horizon for Dr. Lou?
Well, Karen and I are putting together some songs, some original songs. We got some stuff, and we're going to do some music. I've had the software company since back when those days, and when 2002. So I've had the software company the whole time. We're doing it. We're doing a lot of AI. I wrote my own AI engine, and I wouldn't give it to nobody because
you could let us use it. You want, we'll write the show with it.
I don't want to connect it. I don't want to connect to anything right now because there's there's no way to regulate where the data is going.
I got you. Yeah.
No one really understands yet, and I'm just my system would take over probably. It would certainly.
Come on,
you'd never be able to figure out how to fix it.
Oh, you gotta not only do it, but let me be a part of it, please, please. So that's fun. The chicken joints no more, right? But you still sell the sauce or no?
Well, I have the rights to the sauce, but the price of butter went nuts. Sauce was mostly butter, so and then the EPA made me change all the labels. So I kind of stalled on it for a while. I was thinking about bringing it back. I ran it into one restaurant. They love it. Whenever it goes in, I do like these tastings in the restaurant. Those people go crazy, but then they don't want to buy it. So restaurant owners are cheap and weird, not necessarily in that order.
True.
Sometimes they're weird and cheap.
Yep. Yeah, they are. They're not regular people. No, I used to be one. I understand. They kind of like befriend you. Like they kind of bring you into their confidence, and basically you say, you didn't have to prove to me you were an asshole. I kind of figured it out before, but now when they agree, they say you're right. We're assholes. We have to be, or we wouldn't be in this business.
I mean it's a tough business to be in.
You see your
It's
own kind.
impossible.
It's a calling. You have to love it. Otherwise,
Yep.
you can only make so much money doing it.
You got to almost have no conscience to yourself. You just have to basically realize that every single person that's there is going to rip you off.
Yep.
And you need to just thwart them, and treat them with the mildest form of respect you can. The next thing you do is don't really like it. Otherwise, they'll take you over.
He's not wrong.
This is Dr. Loose talking customer.
All your money.
He's not wrong.
Nothing.
He's not wrong.
The key to a business is making a little bit of money.
Yeah, that's the hard part. I mean, especially with the prices of food. So, Kara, what do you do besides strum and sing?
Well, I'm just working on strumming and singing.
That's it. All right, I like it. Dedication to a cause.
Yeah, she's given up on every. But she used to be a teacher.
I was.
She was a teacher, so she's carrying a master's.
I got
degree
out in
education.
time.
And
I got out just in time before it all went to hell.
Right. Yeah, teachers are they're good.
Teachers are good. I have a lot of respect for them. It's a difficult job.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Dr. Lou's bringing me in on one of his.
Yeah,
so I haven't decided where yet.
She's coming into the company. We're gonna hire her in.
You're gonna hire. What else? So what else you got going on?
Well, we have a consulting company. We do software consulting. Actually, I'm the I work with the Choctaw Indians of Oklahoma.
You know what you should do? You should tell some of these consultants consult them. You should let them know that they need to do like advertise on podcasts.
Yeah.
And then I'll find you some. I'm sure I can find you something. And then you consult them into some money, and we'll read commercials.
Money's an interesting thing.
It is.
It tends to avoid most people.
It avoids me like the plague. But,
it does avoid you. Yep.
I'm just saying, like if you hey, listen, at very least, if anybody goes, hey, do you think I should advertise on podcasts? Tell them yes, and lead them my way. That's it.
Well, you'll be the second person to know if someone comes along like that.
Right, because
you do have a fun podcast, and I'm glad you guys have fun with it because there's really nothing else.
Michael D. Pico's demo for e-learning projects. In this demo, you will hear me deliver lines in a style that is typical of an e-learning presentation. At the end of this demo, you will have heard my voice and delivery and are encouraged to book Michael D. Pico at 302-46-VOICE.
That sounds like fun. Oh,
so I just want to make the point.
I'm still on the radio in Western Florida.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I
have 2 shows a week.
Is it on the internet too?
Yeah, it's on the internet and it's on the terrestrial radio. It's FM. I actually got onto the FM.
Oh, shit. FM.
Yeah, it's I actually kind of like normally I backed into it. I went to an open stage, and I was playing original music, and it was at this radio station, and they were broadcasting it, on like a podcast. And I was in the other room, and some guy walked up to me and he goes, "Are you Dr. Lou from Philly?" And I was like, I thought nobody ever fucking heard of that. Like of all those years, almost 20 years of doing that, and nobody ever walked up to me and said, "I know you." Except for at one time in a bar.
Dr. Lou worked in radio for many
17 years.
17 years.
It's a long time.
We had Dan Aykroyd's syndication, and I honestly tried to succeed, but that's another business that is really hard to make money at unless you're kind of a certain persuasion or you bribe people. There's just everybody hates it. It's a horrible business. Nobody likes each other, even though they tell you they do. They don't.
It's the reason I podcast at 50.
Yeah. Well, if you try and just go try and talk to anybody from like a live radio feed,
Oh, the
And man,
original,
you're
that was
gonna
my
find
original
a
plan, and I met
tool.
enough of those people.
Yeah, they're assholes. They don't no respect. Well, there's one guy that's actually pretty cool. He's down here, and he invited me on his show down here in the Key West.
The ones
But
who are decent are
like
few and far
usual, I
between.
apathetically didn't call him. But I will. You know, he'll remember.
Yeah, the good folks in radio seem to be few and far between.
Actually, is I guess so funny. And I have to say I haven't listened to too much of his shows and didn't really laugh that much. But he apparently gets to pick his own, like they like him so much that he gets to choose. He brags about choosing his way about doing it, which is great.
Yeah.
If you got that going for you, you know, hey,
Yeah.
if you're that good that people will listen and you can tell a radio person what you're gonna do. And
I mean, we've got Preston and Steve here in Philly, and they had a fair amount of latitude for a long time, I think. But now that their corporate overlords have really started to clamp down, it's getting ugly.
yeah, did you ever hear of a guy named Michael Tierson?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Tierson was like, we were palling around a little bit when we were doing some shows over at JC Dobbs, and Tierson was like my buddy, and then he got very political, and he wanted me to swear like allegiance to one political thing, and I of course I said, look, I don't play politics. I don't care who it is. I mean, whoever it is going to stick the wiener in. That's going to happen. So, no, you got to pick. And I wouldn't pick. And he goes, well, since you didn't pick, I'm thinking you're on the other side, so I'm never going to talk to you again. And then he meant it.
Wow.
He never, of course, I didn't go back and say, I didn't want to reason with him because, if you've ever seen Michael Tierson talk to him,
There's
when
also
he likes you, it's great. But if he don't like you.
There's also a lot of weird people in radio.
Oh, they're all weird. They have to be. They got to put up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
When we first got on the radio, there was a guy named John Forsythe. The guy that owned the radio station. He died, Matty.
Oh yeah.
He ended up getting cancer and dying. But he was just always told you, Dr. Lou, you're doing really good. We really love to have you. Of course, you got to pay your airtime.
Right.
But
that's why he loves to have you.
Oh, he told me everything I wanted to hear. But he did give us all, like I went in there and I asked him for press passes. And I said, hey, I want to get some press passes to go to the game.
Yeah.
So we can go into stadiums. And he goes, okay, just make them.
Yeah, you can just make your own.
You make your own and you put the thing on it. And he goes, if they call us, we'll tell you you're with us. I mean, that's all there is to it. I was like, wow, that was pretty simple. See, I could have went and sat at all those games with all the other reporters
Yeah, we can make our own press passes for the Media Virus podcast, and then
you should.
And then they can call us and like on my phone, like, yeah, I'm with me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's you. Yeah.
I can verify. I can verify. I'm me.
That's right.
You could have your AI bot answer the phone. They're pretty good at that now. You can get them
that's a good idea.
You had
we have some kind of weird phone tree.
Yes, we do.
You should put that thing on there and make it annoying as hell. Just make.
We do have an annoying phone tree. I know that.
People will love it. People will love you, man. The more annoying you are, the more people love you.
Really?
I think so.
We can all tell that you think so.
Well, I mean, everything I ever tried to do the right way didn't work. So
right?
There was always some odd surprise where somebody comes up to you and goes, hey, do you want a show? He asked me if I wanted a radio show. I said, well, how much is it going to cost me? He goes, well, no, it doesn't cost anything. We'll pay it. I said, you will? Sure, I'll take it then.
Yeah.
So I've been doing 2 shows a week. It's Sundays at 12:30 and Thursday morning at 10:30 in the morning.
Cool.
And is that on the internet anywhere?
Yeah, it's on WKDW 975 FM.
You go into the studio, you work from home?
I work from home all the time. I could go in, but I think the studio burned down.
Oh, that can be problematic.
Are you still doing YouTube shows?
Not too often, but I try to. I do some. I did a lot of podcasting, or like during the pandemic, and and I had this guy Harry on there. Had this thing called Radio A1A, and he turned into a giant sausage. But he's got like A1A radio. It's called Radio A1A. They do trop rock. Believe it or not. I never even heard of it. But after you listen to trop rock for a while, you literally want to drown yourself. If you like music, you'll hate trop rock. If you don't like music at all and you don't care and all you want to do is drink, then you can tolerate it. But it is just insanely bad.
I've never heard of the genre.
Trop rock. Yeah. Everybody sounds like Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett. Oh.
Yeah, like you say, like, you know.
Except you have no reason to give them any of the reverence that he ever got.
No. But Buffet was like he like everybody knows him down here. Everybody knows him in the Keys, and everybody's got a Jimmy Buffet story. You could probably have like 100 interviewed people down in Key West, and everybody has sometime the guy didn't talk to him. I knew the woman that ran. He used to fly an airplane in and out of Key West, and I knew the girl that ran the tower, and they were all buddy with him.
Yeah,
but you can't be nice to everybody. I mean, them guys, they're famous.
I mean, I'm not saying it's funny that he died of skin cancer, but it's entertaining.
Hey Matt, shake your head real quick.
Oh no, I'm trying to I'm trying to get my shit back right now.
Your camera reversed. It thinks all the skulls are the faces that it's supposed to be showing and blurring your head.
I got you.
He's all of a sudden in the witness protection program.
Yeah, lower my voice, and I was like, I used to run drugs for the Santa Monica cartel.
I bet you walked them. I don't think you ran them.
I've never ran a day in my life.
Oh, there's this funny. We were on that album that we cut when Mike wasn't there. There's this banter in between the songs. It's hilarious. Oh my God, you were talking about. And Matt goes, yeah, I like the feedback. And I said something like, yeah, you were feeding back a little earlier. It was all in fun, though. We had so much fun.
Yeah, Mr. Funny Guy. Funny.
We laughed a lot during that.
The funny thing is, it sounds just like when we're talking about editing something for the show.
Yeah.
I like the feed. I like the way we made it suck a little bit right there.
It has to suck a little.
Has to suck a little.
Yes, it does. And it's a good thing.
If something doesn't suck a little bit, you won't know how good it is.
That's right.
Yeah, you
have to have the contrast, right?
Yeah,
contrast
that's right.
Sucking and blowing.
Got to take the good with the bad.
All right. Mike has an early call tomorrow. It's 11:30.
Yep.
I think we're gonna say goodbye on this one.
Okay.
Papa Lou, Kara, you guys are welcome back if you want to come back for C Block. This is kind of how it goes, and you're welcome to come.
We're always in the car, at this time.
I'm gonna work on a dear asshole letter.
Dear asshole.
There you go.
We would absolutely love to get a real one.
Yeah.
Those aren't real.
Oh no, yeah, they are absolutely.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Totally, 100%. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna look into one of those refrigerators. Smart one.
You already got a refrigerator.
Not a smart one.
Can't get you. Yeah, not a smart one. Yeah, she got a dumb refrigerator. Damn thing can't even get out of its own. Can't even defrost itself.
Big thanks to everybody involved. So on behalf of Dr. Lou and Kara, Cheap Skunky Meat, Big Daddy Stanley, and Matty Rockdef, I'm Professor Mike Litoris. This has been the 257th C Block on the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back right here next week. This episode of the Media Virus Podcast is brought to you by 302-46 Voice. That's 302-46 Voice. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46 Voice today. Don't forget to check out our sister show on the Media Virus Podcast Network, Stepmoms Without Children. Join Ricky Rockdef as she takes a deep dive into the fascinating people she meets and thinks that you should meet too. Find Stepmoms Without Children at themediavirus.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your fine podcasts. Special thanks to mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com, delivering regional sports coverage straight to your devices via stream and podcast. Learn more at mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com. If you wish to sponsor the Media Virus podcast, email your contact information to pml@themediavirus.com with the subject line sponsor, or leave us a message at 646-VIRUS01. On behalf of the infection team and our feckless leader, Matty Rockdef, I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris, coming from to you live high atop Uncle Butch Studios, with one hand firmly on the pulse and the other clawing for a shred of sanity. This has been the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back next week. Find us at themediavirus.com, on social media, or download us now from your favorite podcast platform.